So hi YouTube, I'm going to show you guys how I make my mashed potatoes. So we're going to go ahead and jump right in. Don't really need much of an introduction. So for a family of 5 or 6, you are going to need 10 potatoes. If you do not know how to peel a potato with a knife, I also have a video on that, but I finally got a little potato peeler, so I'm just going to go ahead and peel them like that real quick. Okay, now that we have skinned our potatoes, we're just going to cut them. I'm just going to move them off my board, get a little bit easier. We're just going to cut them in half, turn it over, cut again, turn the other piece over, cut, and we're going to just go and cut it into big chunks. The bigger the chunks, the longer it takes to cook, so I like to keep them somewhere in between. I have a pot here that they're going to be cooked in, which is half full of water. So I just cut these up just like so. They don't have to be perfect. Anyways, we're just going to cut these up, and they don't have to be perfect because, like I said, we're just going to mash them. So they don't have to be perfectly squared. So you just cut them up and then throw them in your pot. And then when you're done, I'll show you what we do next. Okay, so now that we have cut up all of our potatoes and put them in a pot, like I said, half full of water. I do like to give my water some salt before I put it on the stove. So dump about a tablespoon in there because potatoes, they need salt. And then I like to give it a little bit of pepper as well. As much pepper as you like. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stick these on the stove, and I'm going to turn it on medium-high heat and go ahead and get them to a boil, and then I'll come back and show you what I do next. Okay, as you can see, our potatoes have already come to a boil, so I'm going to go ahead and let them boil for at least about 10 minutes, and then I will come back and check them, and I'll show you a neat little trick of how to check your potatoes to tell if they're done or not. Okay, so now we're going to check our taters, so just take a basic fork and just go around your pot, just like that. You can stir them around a little bit, but if you're not picking any potatoes up on your fork, then they are ready. So that's just a quick, easy way to check your potatoes to see if they're ready. These look ready, so I'm going to go ahead and turn them off. And then I'll show you what to do next. Okay, so I just drained our potatoes and I put them back into our pot. Now we're going to go ahead and add some butter. I'm going to say, I always say that, I'm going to say, add half a stick of butter. I add that before I mash my potatoes. So I have my potato masher and I'm just going to start mashing them. We like ours a little lumpy, so we leave a few whole pieces here and there. But I really like to mash the potato, the butter into the potatoes like this. I just think it works a lot better. Alright, so that looks good enough for us. So now I add a splash of milk. And then I add my secret ingredient, which is Duke's mayonnaise. I'm going to add a spoon about this size, so I guess it'd be about a tablespoon full. Not gonna lie to you, I usually put 2. So I put that in there, and then I take my spoon and I start mixing it up. Just like so. I try to get all the mayonnaise incorporated. If you do not like mayonnaise, you can always put some sour cream in there. I do that sometimes, either when I'm running low on mayonnaise or just to switch it up. So just kind of mix it in. Now I'm going to add more salt and more pepper. So I'm going to give it a few shakes. A few shakes of pepper as well. Stir it up. And then the final test. Perfect. Every single time. That is it. I know you guys were probably expecting some big magical secret, but that is it. Just Duke's mayonnaise. So I hope you guys enjoyed this quick mashed potato recipe. If you do not know where to find Duke's at, I bought this at Walmart in the mayonnaise section. This usually runs about $3.50. I really like it. I think it is 10 times better than the regular mayonnaise you get. It even says on top, the secret to great food. This is the secret to my mashed potatoes. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to leave me a thumbs up, a comment, that would be great. If you want to subscribe, that would be great too. Yeah, so I will talk to you guys later. Bye, YouTube.